Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. This is not your normal matchup, a battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week. LSU Tigers taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. The pocket breaking down. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game. And how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. And he'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game, and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And the returner is brought down. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Handoff running right. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Single back takes the handoff. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. And he drops back in the gun, bringing pressure. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, Bulldogs. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Georgia. And they get set now to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Dump off caught by the running back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
the important third down play coming up. Looking to chuck it again. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. Tackle made after a big gain. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Incomplete for a third straight play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
On third down, he drops to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. And is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense adds 6 in the interception return.
Number 22. Defensive score.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
First down and 10 now. They're going to run it. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he finds the running back in the flat. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll hand it off. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball at the 44.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this 1st down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Georgia 14, LSU 10.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush. The Dogs will send the punt team onto the field.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here?
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here. Move the sticks.
On the screen. Taking down after 49. 2nd down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. It's a shotgun run call. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
of 4. Brings up second down.
Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. We'll try to run it with the option. Powering through. Again, ripping through the defense. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. They'll run the option. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Back in motion now. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He was successful in his first attempt. This one, a chip shot from 25 yards out. And that one straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Inside give now from the shotgun. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. The quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Close to the tight end. It's caught downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And the point after is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The shotgun handoff here. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
They're going to run it here. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Surprised they didn't go for 2. PAT is good, still down by 1, though. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw again. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Dogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking right, this one caught. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give the receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Running out of time in the pocket. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Second and long from the 14. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Throws a stiff arm. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's going to take off here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Bulldogs will kick it deep to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Well, they're now throwing here to start the drive. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 40. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this. It'd be a great compliment to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Here's the second down play. He'll hand it off. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a run. Running back's got it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense short of the first down marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. You get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And there's the handoff. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Here's a throw underneath to the back. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Kicker on the sidelines. They'll go for 2 points here, trying to tie the score. Catch made on the right side. And he runs it into the end zone. That conversion will tie up this game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Looking to throw it deep. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. This time, a completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. First and 10 play coming up.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one.
And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Oh, what a move. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Tackle is made at the 4-yard line. Brings up second down.
Second down play coming up. They're going to run the option. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Now it's second down here. There's the handoff. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And here comes a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
Boy, Chris, I just love this throw by the quarterback where he sees that he's got a one-on-one matchup, puts the ball out in front of the receiver where he can use his speed to get underneath it.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Second down. That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3, we are all tied up.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here in the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. He missed it. Field goal, no good. He missed it, and the game was still tied up.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Deep shot caught inside the 25. finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
A big play here that gets them down into the red zone. They're not thinking about a field goal, I assure you, Chris. They're trying to get 6 points.
So from their own 20, they move the ball all the way to the red zone. Great scoring opportunity here. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Touchdown, Georgia. They jump in front here in the fourth. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. But, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And on the carry, he's heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Going the other way, can they catch him? At the 10 now. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Dogs. And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going a pick 6 last time out here. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Catch is made way down inside the 30. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers. So here we go, fourth quarter. They've cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. We'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
He makes the grab.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Ball handed off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Caught. Completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. They'll change the pre-snap look now. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes a quick catch. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Oh, that really hurts for this defense. If they get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game, the clock will continue to roll.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Brings up third down.
Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The field goal is good. Hold on now, there is a flag on the field. If it's on the defense, still wouldn't be a first down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. They'll use that running game trying to bleed the clock here. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. LSU offense back onto the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? He's moving out of the pocket. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent? This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. He's moving out of the pocket now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
You have the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. The receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And it's picked off in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here?
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Okay, ready?
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Ball handed off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Physical. It's a mean stiff arm. He's still going. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
This running back was not be denied on this run. As a defender, that's what happens if you don't wrap up a ball carrier. Big plays can break open like this.
And the offense just takes a knee here. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.